Alright guys, I'm going to review the sequel Child's Play. Child's Play 2 came out in 1990, directed by John Lafayette. Once again stars Alex Vincent as Andy Barkley. Of course he was in the first one. It's got Garrett Graham in it. He's a pretty well-known actor. He was in Used Cars, Terrorvision, Shopping Mall. He's done a lot of TV work. He's always enjoyable to see. And of course, you get Brad Dourif back as the voice of Chucky. So anyway, this takes place. I believe it's like a couple years after the first movie, and the toy company that made Good Guy dolls are going to roll out Good Guy dolls again for the 90s. So they get their hands on the destroyed doll from the in the first movie and decide to rebuild it, which awakens Chucky again. So in the meantime, Alex Vincent's character has been taken away from his mom, and he's in a orphanage, and he gets adopted by Garrett Graham's character and his wife, and he lives at their house. Anyway, Chucky finds out where he lives and tries to do the whole hide the soul game with him again. And there's also a teenage character named Kyle that befriends Andy and realizes what's going on, and she tries to help Andy, and they end up having this big climactic last like half hour in this toy um, shop where they make all the good guy dolls. Now, my opinion, I enjoy this movie better than the first one. It still has the serious tone, a little more humor injected into it. It's not like Bride of Chucky and Seed of Chucky, where it's just all out fucking goofball fun. This still has that cool, serious, dark, evil tone to it. That's what I like. Um, I just, for some reason, I always like it's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. I always come back to Child's Play 2. I like I said, I guess I have this thing for sequels, but I like the storyline. I like the fact that Alex Vincent came back and reprised his role as Andy. I think he's a pretty decent child actor. It's kind of sad that he hasn't really done anything lately, but yeah, Chucky is still scary in this. He does have a few more one-liners in this one than he did in the original. Um, John Lafayette, he's a good director. He worked on the first movie, and I think he did a pretty good job. He's not quite as skilled as Tom Holland, I don't think. He's kind of more of a point and shoot kind of guy, but there still is the atmosphere as the first movie in this one, so that was nice to keep that more serious, dark tone. I do like enjoy the last, like I said, it's like 25 minutes to half hour when they're in the toy factory. That's really where the movie shines. Creepy atmosphere with all the good guy dolls in the warehouse. Um, Good chase scenes between the lead character Kyle, Andy, and Chucky. And I thought it was pretty badass when Chucky gets his hand caught in like a metal grate and he's got to rip his hand off and uh, rips the handle off of a knife and shoves his arm stub on the end of the knife, so he's got like a knife hand, which I thought was a nice touch to make him more menacing. Um, there's some pretty decent kills in the movie. Nothing over the top gory. Thought it was funny when Chucky followed Andy back to the elementary school and he like pumps a fucking teacher with a air pump and then beats her to death with a fucking yardstick. I thought it was pretty funny, but it's pretty cool. The effects, once again, done by Kevin Yeager. Like I said, he did the ones for the first movie, and they look better in this movie. He perfected the craft a little more, and this movie was made for 13 million, and the first one was made for 9, so he had a little more money, I bet, to play around with, and you can really tell. Uh, all in all, I think Child's Play 2 is a pretty good sequel. pretty worthy sequel, really. Think about it. Like I said, I always go back to this movie. I know some people don't like it, but I like the story. You get Garrett Graham in there. Alex Vincent returns. You get the cool voice talents of Brad Dourif. And what more can you ask for? And you gotta love the album art there, the cutting off the Jack in the Box head, and that old fucking tagline, "Sorry, Jack, Chucky's back." And I remember seeing this poster at the movie theater when I was a little kid, and it scared the shit out of me. And it was fucking face. But yeah, decent movie. The DVD I have here, it's a plain Jane from Universal. And there's nothing on it. You get some production stills, cast some crew filmographies, get the trailer. That's about it. I mean, the sound and pictures nice, so that works out cool. But all in all, I'm gonna give this movie 4.5 out of 5 fuck yous because Chucky's death scene is really fucking good, man. And I suggest you guys check this out. If you've seen this, check it out again. So, stay brutal,